The 1980s was a time when car enthusiasts were captivated by the emergence of supercars. In this era, speed and style were the ultimate status symbols, and car manufacturers were engaged in fierce competition to produce the fastest and most exotic sports cars. From the Ferrari Testarossa to the Lamborghini Countach, these high-performance machines were the epitome of the automotive engineering and design. And in the midst of this passion for supercars, Ford's Special Vehicle Operations team set out to create its own contender for the title of the world's fastest production car, known as Project GN34. This is the story of how Ford's dream to build a supercar was shattered and how it missed its chance to compete in the golden age of supercars. So let's start back in the early 1980s. Ford had a problem. They needed a sports car to compete with the likes of Chevrolet, Lamborghini and Ferrari. Enter the GN34 project. This top-secret mission tasked Ford's Special Vehicles Operation team with creating a mid-engine supercar that would be the fastest Ford production car ever made. With a budget of $160 million, the team comprised of 30 of Ford's top engineers, marketers and planners, all dedicated to bring the GN34 to life. Now, the team had high hopes for the GN34. They envisioned seductive lines and a mid-engine build, something akin to Italian supercars. To bring the dream to reality, the GN34 was to be fitted with a Yamaha and Ford co-developed V6 engine that promised to pack a serious punch. The idea was to create a car that would be easy to market, as it would have been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a car built to tackle Ferrari at the price of a Corvette or Porsche 944. And as time passed and the project progressed, the 30-man team swelled to 100, and together they worked to an 8-point plan covering the reasons why buyers bought sports cars. Fun to drive topped the list. They measured the lateral grip of all of their competitors and found that the grippiest of them all was the Corvette, with a possible lateral Gs of 0.89. Obviously, Ford wanted to take the top spot, so the SVO set the GN34's target at 0.95 Gs. Now, in order to do just that, Ford outsourced the chassis design to Kenwood Consultants in Essex, England, who gave the GN34 an unrivaled speed for the time, with forged aluminium unequal length upper and lower control arms up front and a multi-link rear with twin lower arms and a tension strut from the SVO's race cars. The cockpit adjustable hydraulics varied the ride from very soft to a firmer, high-damped Corvette-like setting. The power-assisted variable ratio rack and pinion steering feel adjusted with the changes in the cabin dial damper settings. The car also featured disc brakes and ABS. Now, this team really went all out, and they truly wanted to build something amazing. Everything was going swimmingly. However, there was a major problem. None of Ford's factories could handle the job of building and designing the body. So the SVO team looked to Europe for help and made a deal with Giorgetto Giugiaro's Italdesign to give the GN34 the body it deserved. With the GN34 taking shape, excitement was building within the team. They were confident that they were onto something special. However, when it came time to present the project to Ford CEO and VP of Car Product Development, Stuart Frey, the dream started to unravel. Frey was skeptical of the project's profitability and cited risks in warranty, safety and quality. He believed that the team of car nuts tasked with bringing the GN34 to life were incapable of pulling it off. Frey ultimately shut down the project, leaving the team with a smaller budget to work with, which also failed to materialize. The GN34 project was ultimately canned, and the dream of creating the fastest Ford production car, one that could dust a Ferrari, was forever lost. Ford instead turned its attention to the production of a sports utility vehicle project, favored by Bob Lutz's team. The Ford Explorer styled from the Bronco would go on to achieve record sales for the Blue Oval. But did Ford miss out on a massive opportunity by cancelling the GN34 project? They had the chance to create something truly special and compete with the best sports cars in the world. It's hard not to wonder what could have been if the GN34 had been given the green light. The risk Ford failed to calculate was the one they took in not pursuing the GN34 project. In the end, the fastest Ford production car never came to be, and the GN34 became a footnote in the automotive industry, leaving us with many unknowns of what would have been if this project ever made it to the finish line. But let me know what you think of this awesome possible supercar that just never happened. Do you think the CEO of Ford was stupid when he decided to can this project? I do think so. I think this would have been really cool. But let me know what you think. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you did like it, you'll like all of my other stuff. So just go through the channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,